you are gonna tilt so many opponents with Supergiant, and I'll tell you why in a bit. But first, who is Supergiant? Well, she's a member of Thanos' Black Order, an elite group of the most powerful and wicked aliens originally formed to serve Thanos. She's this mentally unstable omnipath, so she has the ability to read and control the minds of people of any race. She's also a telepathic parasite who can control, steal, and devour the minds of her victims. You can see why Thanos recruited her into his supervillain hit squad. The original form of Supergiant was actually destroyed by Lockjaw. She was briefly brought back as a mental projection by the Challenger, who reformed the Black Order to take on the Grandmaster's Lethal Legion, but she perished in that encounter. In Marvel Snap, Supergiant is a 4-cost, 5-power card with the on-reveal ability. All cards played next turn don't reveal until the game ends. So, like a mini Dark Dimension? Okay, as someone who plays a lot of combo-centric decks, I'm gonna get so tilted with Supergiant because her main strength is disrupting turn 5, and several decks rely on turn 5 as a turning point. For example, Sarah Miracle. If Sarah doesn't flip up on turn 5, your opponent doesn't get Sarah's discount on turn 6. Discard, especially the discard more with MODOK. If MODOK can't flip up on turn 5, you've messed up their entire sequence. Oh, and if you know your opponent has Leech, well, Leech doesn't do anything if he can't flip up on turn 5. Destroy, bounce, move. Heck, a lot of combo-centric decks set up cards on turn 5, and stopping them from flipping up is going to be very disruptive. However, her effect is telegraphed, so your opponent will play around it or retreat. So snapping on 4 before playing Supergiant becomes very important for cube game. And also, not so combo-centric decks that are just looking to play big dumb stats, or something like, I don't know, Iron Man on turn 5, isn't gonna be hurt by her at all, right? So as far as offensive synergies, the strongest one I can tell thus far is Alioth. If you have initiative, you basically get to choose which unrevealed cards your opponents played on turn 5 to delete, but you don't know what they played, so you could get baited into wasting your Alioth on some weak cards because they know that was your plan with the Supergiant on turn 4. A lot of mind games here, but like I said, very telegraphed. You could mitigate that with Daredevil, so you're essentially building a control/disruption package here, which might be where Supergiant fits. Also, in a way, she's kinda like Invisible Woman's effect, right? And the two decks that regularly use Invisible Woman are Hella Discard and Cerebro. But in order to use Supergiant in those decks, you'll need turn 7 via magic or cheat an extra energy somehow. It's just not very reliable, very clunky. So I kind of feel like it's a week to save your tokens. And as far as Spotlight caches go, hey, if you don't have Darkhawk or Zabu, I would definitely try to pull them with your Spotlight keys. So yeah, to me she feels like a Mobius, a disruptive tech option, but only in the right circumstances. Then it's a snap condition. You win 2 cubes, maybe 4, but in those right conditions,